Social comienza ahora. It's Tuesday evening. Your award-winning political and information show. Listen to me starts now. Bueno, mi gente, aquí estamos en el programa que está nominado para los Paoli Awards, nominado para los Sacro Imperio Awards y ganador de los Sacro Imperio Awards en el 2017. Listen to me. Bueno, mi gente, thinking about it, listen to me is a Republican battle cry back in between 2012, 2017 cycles, election cycles. And it also echoes that Reagan philosophy of the silent majority, de la mayoría silente que sale a votar. Hoy es un día importantísimo por dos cosas. Nos falta muy poquito para las elecciones del 5 de noviembre y ya se está abrumando ser un récord a través de todo el estado. ¿Por qué? Porque los absentee ballots, the early voting, ya la gente está empezando a votar en borbotones. Mucha gente ha escuchado los debates. Vamos a hablar sobre el debate de Wayne Lubinsky y Darren Soto, que creo que Darren Soto admitió ser socialista y no tiene ningún reparo en admitir de que él es socialista. No habló de la estadidad para Puerto Rico. No habló cómo va a ayudar a las personas homeless, a las personas que estén en la calle. No habló cómo va a ayudar a la educación, cómo va a ayudar a los veteranos. Volvemos y repetimos, estas elecciones son muy importantes. Listen to me, because you need to understand what's going on. Necesitas entender lo que está pasando allá en Puerto Rico. Ojo, porque aunque el gobernador empezó bien de mano en mano con los republicanos puertorriqueños, le ha dado de codo y se ha aliado con su partido, endorsando a Bill Nelson, que nunca ha hecho nada por Puerto Rico, simplemente ha escrito cartas, simplemente ha hecho un alarde de lo que él pudo haber hecho para Puerto Rico, porque si él estuvo en el Senado por 40 y pico de años, ¿por qué nunca en el Senado emitió una ley para admitir a Puerto Rico como estado? ¿Saben por qué? Porque quería el dinero y quería los votos, simple y únicamente. No nos dejemos estorbar, no nos dejemos masturbar la mente y turbarnos, porque nosotros tenemos que salir a votar, tenemos que salir a elegir personas. Olvídense de que yo soy republicano y que yo soy estadista. Mucha gente me dice, yo no veo partidos políticos, yo veo al candidato. Pues mira, Maribel Cordero es demócrata, Uribe es demócrata. Ellos creen en las tendencias socialistas porque nunca han salido a decir nada de lo contrario. Nunca. Pueden ser las personas más buenas del mundo, pan de dioses, si tú quieres decirlo así. Pero si tú vas a votar por una persona, acuérdate que te tengo que recordar cómo la historia fue para que no se repita. De la misma forma creyeron que Hitler iba a hacer un cambio en Alemania, y mira lo que pasó con la Segunda Guerra Mundial. Vuelvo y digo el dicho: hay que aprender de la historia para que no se vuelva a repetir. Y hoy, en estos momentos, lo que es los midterms de estas elecciones en el 2018 y el del 2020 hasta del 2024 van a ser las más cruciales, porque en primera vez en la vida del Partido Demócrata están enseñando que quieren obstruir, quieren manipular, quieren decirte lo que tú tienes que hacer para tú poder obtener tus felicidades en la vida. En otras palabras, te van a decir dónde vives, dónde vas a vivir, cuánto vas a cobrar, cuánto vas a hacer. un límite, $15 la hora, no vas a poder hacer más nada de eso. Podrás trabajar 60 horas, pero no vas a poder ganar más de $15 la hora. Eso es en realidad lo que tú quieres. Los demócratas no tienen una solución real para la situación de los desamparados que viven en las calles, los homeless. No tienen una solución para ayudar en la educación. No tienen una solución como proveer seguridad. Cree que quitándole las pistolas y las armas a todos los ciudadanos que tienen sus armas y sus pistolas legalmente, los criminales van a empezar a obedecer la ley. Listen to me. Se creó porque nosotros entendemos que tenemos que hacer una fundación, una foundation de networking y de entendimiento. Sí, yo soy republicano. Sí, yo soy un estadista. Yo nunca lo he negado. Desde que yo empecé este programa, yo siempre dije que este programa, pese a proveer noticias y a proveer hechos y hasta mentarle la madre a Maduro para que se vaya de Venezuela y los Castros de Cuba, we've always said that we are Republicans and we're pro-statehoods. Hemos tenido gente aquí desde políticos, hemos tenido gente de las radios, gente del gobierno federal. Nos falta tener otras personas más, pero todavía tenemos hasta el 2020 para conseguir que Trump venga al programa o que al menos nos llame. La verdad es que el lado izquierdo del Partido Demócrata, está rabioso. They're foaming at the mouth, the Democrats, because they don't know how to battle against Trump. And many people could say whatever about Trump. I may not agree with Trump 100% on what he says, but yet the man has brought down unemployment. The president has brought the United States into a higher level worldwide. They're paying attention to what the United States are doing. He renegotiated NAFTA. And everybody was saying, oh, Mexico and Canada won't agree to it. Well, Canada and Mexico signed a new agreement. He pulled us out of the Iran-Contra deal and the Iran deal, and everybody said, no, there's going to be a war that is going to explode. No. The rhetoric in what has happened, now they're blaming the president. Ahora están echándole la culpa al presidente de las bombas que este loco envió por correo. Mire, mi gente, nosotros, ¿cuándo hemos dejado de ser sensatos? ¿O cuándo el sentido común se ha ido por la borda? Tenemos que tener un poquito de sentido común. No es votar por la persona simplemente por decir, I will not look at the candidate's party. I'm going to look at the candidate. Because the candidate could be the best person in the world, like I said a little while ago. But if they do not renounce their socialist tendencies or their far left funding money that's coming into their pockets, to me, they're not the right candidate. And I'm going to say the same thing about the Republicans. The Republicans don't have a golden spoon to these midterms. They're trembling. Why? Again, the Democrats are using paid operatives at 40 hours a week, paying operatives 40 hours a week, what the Republican candidates want to do with volunteers. And you will never be able to do that. We already got our first slap in the face when Pete Clark lost to Jerry Demings. An army, a literal army of Democratic operatives. And you mean to tell me that there's no silver lining that we should learn about what happened with Jerry Demings winning the Orange County mayor? There's no investigation of the deputies, off-duty deputies walking. No news. No news about that. I'm the only one who's breaking the question. What happened there? Listen to me. Ron DeSantis may have had his problems with finance. Rick Scott, he made money in the health industry and is still making money. But do you really want a governor that is enthralled in the FBI investigation in the worst city that Florida has, Tampa. You mean to tell me you haven't gone around Tampa and you never seen people, the sex trafficking, drugs, opioid epidemic? You mean to tell me that all of that is like going over your head?
You mean Tallahassee?
Tallahassee. I'm sorry. Not Tampa. Sorry. Tampa too. You know?
Yeah, Tampa's bad.
Yeah. You know? But the capital. You know, Gilliam's only way of justifying is to calling DeSantis a racist in this time, en esta época. And I agree with what me and Miguel were talking out off camera. For Gilliam to use the term DeSantis is a racist told me that Gilliam doesn't have the fundamental tools needed to guide the state of Florida. Also, Gilliam in the debates with DeSantis didn't pan out a positive message to solve the problem of homelessness, to solve the problem of how he's going to pay for Medicare for all and educations for all. So his big deal is to tax the wealthy, the people that make the money, that create the jobs. He wants to put a income tax in their, tax their income. My dear friends, this is my monologue. My monologue is very simple. Mi monólogo es bien sencillo y se lo voy a decir en inglés, en español, y si lo pudiese decir en múltiples lenguajes, se lo diría. Go out and vote. Go out and vote for the person that is correct for the job within your common sense. El candidato que le haga sentido por su propio sentido común, hágalo y vote. I did. I voted red. I voted for DeSantis. I voted Republican. I voted straight Republican. And I have no fear of admitting it. I voted straight Republican. Okay? Pete Crotty, I voted for him. And I voted for all other Republican candidates, from governor all the way down to soil and conservation. So that's my monologue. I'm sticking it to it. And now here today, I have a blast from the past. My hermanita from another mother, Miss Paloma Martinez, and my brother from another mother, Mr. Gus Martinez. They're here with me today, and we're going to talk a little bit of politics, and we're going to talk a little bit about a fundraiser, and we're going to talk a little bit more about everything. So stick around and sit down, pop some popcorn, get your sodas, get your sangria, get something to drink. Hey, we're going to have a really fun packed hour. Paloma, ¿cómo tú estás, mi corazón?
Hola, hola Jay, un gusto estar otra vez, una vez más compartiendo contigo y con mi queridísimo marido Gus Martinez.
That is good. Gus, how you doing, brother? How's everything?
I am beyond blessed. We're exhausted, but we're beyond blessed. Good. And we'll tell you why we're exhausted.
Tell me.
But first, let's talk about a little politics, because I know this is what heats you up. Yep. First of all, you know I love both Democrats and Republicans and my non-party affiliated. All right. Our country was built on the foundation that you have the right to vote for whoever you think is best.
Exactly.
However, we've grown into an epidemic of sorts where people are voting without knowing who they're voting for because they're being told who to vote for.
Exactly.
Education, all right? Mi pueblo padece por falta de conocimiento.
Exactly.
All right? Read, Google. It's real simple. Somebody gives you a name, go Google it. Find out the pros and cons. Compare it to the other person. Because right now, I got to tell you myself, brother, I'm confused by a lot of the amendments. I'm not happy with any of the candidates from my district. I'm not happy for any of the candidates as senator. I'm not happy about the candidates for governor. But I tell you what, I'm not leaning with the wave because I have common sense. If I know the city of Tallahassee has the worst city when it comes to crime, and I live in Orlando, I don't want that for Orlando.
Exactly.
So that to me is like, yeah, well, you know, they both got their financial issues and rumors and all of that, and we'll never know with absolute certainty, right?
Exactly.
But you got to take the pros and the cons, right? I didn't know much about Ron DeSantis. I had to go out and do my research. I'm not saying I like the man because, again, I have a problem with the race for governor. Lately, the American public is getting out of the fire or into the frying pan kind of candidates. And that has to do with the party leaders. And when I say party leaders, I mean both Republican and Democrat alike. When it comes to my District 48, right, we have an incumbent. It's hard to beat an incumbent.
Carlos, no, which is his name? Amy or?
Amy, Representative Amy McCallum, right? She's the incumbent. She's a female. She's a Hispanic in a Democrat county. It's going to be impossible to beat her, right? In their wisdom, the Republican Party chose a young lady who they realized after they put up the funding, what was it, $50,000? That she was not going to make her legal birth date by the time she would have been sworn in, so she had to retract from the election. All right. So what happens here? Does the Republican Party turn around and give the remaining funds to the new candidate for the Republican Party? No, they didn't. So here's Mr. George going out there, knocking on his own dime, barely affording to put signs and make it a legitimate campaign. He's been given the short end of the stick.
And again, brother, I understand that. But when you are dealing with the machine, meaning the party's machine, and they realize that they've done a mistake, what are they doing? They're playing again offensive to try and see if they can seat somebody else. And that would be in my district, which is the Carlos, he's the first open gay Hispanic, I think he is. Representative
Carlos
Smith, whom he has openly said that even though he's gay, he is a socialist. And he said it not only once or twice. He said it in Quédate con Miguel. He said it in not this Miguel, but he said it in different radio talk shows that he was a progressive socialist. He was a social progressive, which means he's a socialist. Amy Mercado gets money from the same funding that Soros did for this Anna, the one that did the strikes against Publix. Escamani. The same money that is paying for Stephanie Murphy's and paying for Darren Soto's. So the money, and like you said, it takes a very big jump to be able to win, a Republican to win in a Democrat. So you said it. You said why. You just said the reasons why the Republican Party just threw the towel and said no.
Right, but you know, we know George. We've met him. He's a nice guy. All right. But if you're gonna name a guy and you know he's got a losing chance, then why even bother putting him in there to lose? You see what I'm saying?
Because we need to the county. If you've read the bylaws, the county needs a challenge.
Well, they didn't have a challenge in either race when her father, Victor Torres, won the same district.
Exactly.
So you know we have a problem. The Republicans, like you said, they're expecting to do with volunteers what Democrats are doing with paid people.
1, 2.
Money talks.
2. What you brought up now, brother. Why are we not canvassing candidates before these elections occur? Why are we not looking toward? We have the midterms already. We need to start looking for 2020, and we need to start looking for 2024. and the midterms between 2020 and 2024. You see what I mean? That is because when they show me, oh, well, we're going to do this, that worked with the Democrats and Obama used this, that wasn't, I shunned some of the people that were using that because it wasn't Obama who used that.
Ok, ahora me toca a mí. Los que me conocen saben que yo no soy una persona que sigo la política o estoy empapada de toda la información necesaria para poder discutir con los maestros, Mr. Gus Martinez y JJ Rodríguez. Pero vamos a decir una cosa, he aprendido mucho de mi esposo y he aprendido mucho de aquí de mi compañero Jay. Pero algo sí le digo, soy una persona con mucho sentido común. Y lo vamos a decir en español esta vez para que los que están hablando, que sean de habla hispana, pues nos puedan entender un poquito en el programa también. En la política tenemos que sí tener el sentido común, como ustedes lo dijeron. Muchas de las personas que están allá afuera ahora mismo son como yo. No tienen la información que ustedes tienen. No se han empapado de esa información para poder tomar la decisión correcta ese día en que van a votar por ese candidato. Ahora, lo que yo no entiendo es algo. Para cualquier posición, no importa si es para recolectar basura en la carretera, cada persona tiene que pasar por una entrevista de trabajo, ¿verdad? Cada persona tiene que demostrar que tiene la capacidad y la educación para hacer ese trabajo.
Exacto.
¿Por qué? Entonces, se le permite a personas que quizás no tengan ni la educación ni la capacidad para completar el trabajo al cual están aplicando. Y se les permite entrar en una candidatura que no se merecen. No solamente eso, Jay. Tenemos que empezar a regular a estos candidatos, empezar a hacer las investigaciones. Ahora, todo el mundo sabe que sí, él dice algo y 10,000 personas dicen, sí, él tiene la razón. Nos vamos con lo que él diga o ella diga y por eso voy a votar. No, mi gente. Estas personas son personas públicas y están allá afuera tocando sus puertas. Aprovechen esa oportunidad, ábranle la puerta. Háganle las preguntas necesarias que ustedes necesitan para tomar esa decisión directamente a esa persona. He escuchado muchas personas quejándose, ya esta persona me está volviendo loca, dándome cantazos en la puerta todas las noches. Mire, aproveche, haga las preguntas. Yo he sabido tomar una decisión por un candidato por los 5 minutos que he podido hablar con esa persona. Usted también puede hacer lo mismo. Conozcan a sus candidatos, no se vayan porque si es republicano o demócrata, vayan por lo que él le diga y por lo que usted sienta que es la decisión correcta en ese candidato. He dicho.
Caso cerrado. And that's why I wanted Paloma to come because I missed this little kind of banter. But anyway, and Paloma is right to the extent of yes, you need to make the questions to the candidates regardless of the party. Now, that is for a person que es a no party affiliation. She's going to look at both. My concern is, yes, I want Republicans elected, but we need to get better quality of candidates into the mix of Republican posts. We cannot just commit errors of saying, all right, girl, you're going to run. Oh, by the way, we screwed up. You're not going to be, by the time your election, your birthday's not going to be, nah, sorry, bye.
As a Republican, you're stating that you want Republican candidates. You had 2 Republicans running for sheriff that switched parties on you, and one that is a Democrat whose only experience as for Orange County Sheriff is the number of times he's been arrested. Yeah, but Joe Lopez, to tell you the truth, I can't endorse Mina. Neither can I. I am. Joe Lopez is my candidate.
And Joe Lopez is my candidate too. He then when we spoke. When he was beginning, he was saying that he had to run as a Democrat because that would be the only way he could win. I said, no, you could win as an NPA. You could win as an NPA.
But he wouldn't have had the backing of any party, which he doesn't now anyway.
Yeah, he doesn't. But he's still tied. He's still tied.
The people.
He's still statistically tied with Mina right now. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Most people are saying that the other Democrat, he's up in points. No, that's bull crap. Perdonando, Miguel. But he paid for that poll to put him ahead.
Meanwhile, the court decided not to kick him out of the campaign, even though he bounced 2 qualifying checks, which is against the law.
Again, listen to me, we bring these issues up front. Nosotros traemos estos temas a colación porque tenemos que hacer que las personas piensen. Because right now, to me, the sheriff that can fix the only candidate that I feel right now, and I said it, is Mr. Joe Lopez. May he be the only Hispanic candidate that I am endorsing, even though he's an MPA and he's not a Republican? Yes. Because he's not taking, you just said it, he's not taking any money from anybody.
Nope.
And then again, I did the same thing with Joe Lopez. I took the 5 minutes that it took for me to talk to Joe Lopez. It took me those 5 minutes to distinguish what kind of person he was.
Exactly.
To see to have that feeling, to get to know him a little bit. And that what made my decision about him. It's not because of what I heard or you telling me that he's a good candidate. Anybody can say anything.
Exactly.
But it's about you going and talk to these people and get to know them on a little bit more personal basis. That way you can make the right choice.
Yeah.
You know how Joe Lopez got me? It's not his distinguishable past. That by itself is awesome.
Yeah.
Right? It's the fact that when I sat down to talk to him like a person, he says, when you call me, I don't ask you if you're Democrat or Republican. I show up and I protect you. I don't ask you. So it doesn't matter to me if you're a Democrat or a Republican. I'm there to serve you. And that's how I feel. It doesn't matter if you're a Democrat or a Republican. I'm here to serve you. However, let's talk about the issue here. All right? The Democratic Party has shown, and I love my Democrats. You people know I love you. But the Democratic leadership has shown in its infinite wisdom to allow the farce that is Darrell Shepard to stay in this race, even though his only legal experience is how many times he's been arrested for abusing and punching a woman in the face.
Martinez, be good.
No. You know I'm gonna speak it like it is. All
Go
right?
for it.
He punched a woman in the face.
Domestic violence.
He groped another woman. He's stolen multiple cars.
Hey, leave him alone. Our president taught him that.
Let's talk about this.
I don't think the president taught him that, Mija. We're gonna agree to disagree there.
I don't know.
But
however, if your only legal experience is how many times you've had the Miranda right read to you, that in my case, in my logic, does not qualify you to be the top legal officer in Orange County. I'm sorry. There's something wrong. There's something wrong with the Democrats who have already programmatically submitted their mail-in ballots for this guy. You're not doing your due diligence.
Nope. And what you're doing is you're falling into the trap of what the Democratic Party wants to do, which is to create obstructions. If that guy becomes the sheriff, but think about it. We have Demings as the mayor, this guy as sheriff, Gilliam as governor. What the hell do you think is going to happen to Florida? Really, I don't want to play it into the fear factor here, but really, give me a positive scenario that those three could give to Florida, Central Florida.
I don't want to make the same mistake that a lot of Democrats and Republicans are making. Mayor-elect Demings is now our mayor. We have to fall in line behind him for the 4 years he's going to serve.
Exactly.
We have to respect the man.
Exactly.
He became the mayor. He's our mayor. I'm not happy about it because my choice was Pete Clark.
Yep.
But he is our mayor. Respect is due.
No, I'll give him the respect, my dear brother. I'll give him the respect. But as the same thing as being a conservative broadcaster, I'm gonna look at him with a magnifying glass.
I will too. I will too, because as long as I lived in Orange County, crime has gotten worse.
Exactly.
Not better.
Exactly.
And that's another point that I have in the common sense area. Come on. I mean, we elect these people. We're giving them a chance to do their job. Let's support them. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's support them, because in reality, We all working towards the same thing. It's a better community.
My dear sister, if the guy moves the mountains and can cure the opioid disease, can help homelessness, can help a whole bunch of different things, I'll give him mad respect. The only problem is that I fear is his history. What he has done in the past lacks
The
what
guy
he
cannot do that alone. Any mayor, any president, anybody in power cannot do it alone. He needs
However-
you, and he needs you. He
however,
needs me.
the
All of
coun-
us together can make it
The
happen.
county commission is made up of multiple commissioners, right?
Yeah.
And if they all fall in line under him out of fear and respect, then he is going to run things how he wants. Now,
Exactly.
let's not do what we are seeing with our president. And granted, I'm the first to say, I didn't vote for Trump, but I didn't vote for Hillary. I didn't like either one of them. But he's our president, and like you say, he's done some good things. Somebody needs to take his Twitter account from him. But he's done some good things. I agree with you.
Hey, is there a Twitter jail? He should be in Twitter jail.
Well, let's put it this way. For the next 100 years, you're going to see first, you're going to see the next presidents, be it Republicans or Democrats, they're going to be using social media. That's
course.
the legacy of Trump.
Well, that's not Trump's legacy. Let's be honest. All right, it was Obama who won the elections the first time through social media.
Yeah, but if you look at how many members Obama had versus
Oh,
Trump's,
no. Obama had the entire youth on social media blowing him up.
exactly. But the thing of it is that who is using it better to communicate? Not Obama.
No.
Obama would have, if let's put it this way, if Obama would have mobilized what he mobilized in the four years he was president, Hillary would be president right now. You see what I mean? The tendencies, the number within social media, it's like the Nielsen's. They don't lie. Trump out-tweeted Obama 122,000 times more.
And pissed off the people 120,000 times.
And you know, and that
Well,
works. That
it
works.
probably it probably pissed off the wrong people, but the right people elected him because he was the president. And not
agree.
only that,
I agree.
he beat 17 seasons. Again, the experience for the
Jay,
first time.
I marry Martinez because he pissed me off. The same thing happened to a lot of people when they voted for Donald Trump. So yes,
Wow.
it does work.
that marriage is really interesting. Yeah, pissed me off. Okay, I'm gonna marry you.
You gotta hear the story she tells everybody at the supermarket or the fast food chains how I drug her and took her to the.
Don't forget you beat me over the head with a bat.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
and then he pulled my hair into the clerk of
No, she
court,
had
and then I
those
woke up
lumps
the
on
next
it.
day I was
Yeah,
with
she had
Martinez.
those lumps there for a while. Well, my sister and my brother, we are going to get back into the politics, and it's always enjoyable to talk to you. And as always, Paloma gives us the common sense. But my dear brothers and sisters, you are here because you are doing something really, really great for the community. It's November 17th.
November 17th.
November 17th. I'm going to be the master of ceremony. Sorry, I'm going to blow that out there. But yeah, I already signed up and I followed your lead. You told me to go to the website. I did that.
So yeah,
Check it out.
We're requiring everyone. I'm frozen. Look at that. Okay, honey, you're gonna have to do this.
All right. We're going to try and do this again.
All right. So, my phone is completely frozen.
All right.
I'm gonna put it down. My name is Gus Martinez. I'm president of Miles of Help Through Christ. November 17th, we have our 9th annual Thanksgiving for the homeless and poor at the Walt Disney Amphitheater. Jay, you was our host last year. You're welcome to become our host this year.
I am. I'm not
And
saying going to be. I am.
I'm going to hand you the music program, and
Yep.
you are going to follow that to the letter. I don't want nobody coming up to me and say, "Hey, can you put me in for 2 minutes?"
No.
No.
The music.
I'm handing you the program.
And he needs to dress like Mickey Mouse because it's gonna be at the Disney Amphitheater.
Oh, okay.
Is that possible?
Yes.
No.
No problem.
I'm not dressing
Oh,
up like
okay,
no
fine.
mouse. Somebody might stomp me. Okay, so seriously, already we have over 178 registered volunteers.
Wow.
All right, already. Last year we had 340, so we're only halfway there. I only ordered 200 volunteer shirts. That was $1,650, just so you know. So register at the website www.mohtc.org under the volunteer registration form. Hit that, sign up, include your shirt size. If you're going to be wearing your company shirt, we welcome that. We are going to have the beautiful Paloma Martinez, my beautiful wife, my beautiful Caribbean queen. She's going to be handling all of the clothing, shoes, and whatnot with changing rooms. She's the founder of that. It's a subsidiary of Miles of Help to Christ. She's going to be doing all of that stuff. It's going to be regulated, not like previous years. We're going to have numbers. We're going to have them sit down instead of standing up and waiting on an annoying line. Nobody likes standing on lines. Last year, the food line went from the amphitheater by Washington Plaza all the way back to Robinson Street and stood that way for hours. We are going to be preparing 80 to 100 turkeys that week. So if you want to volunteer with the culinary team, you're going to be contacting Alexis Omar Reyes on Facebook, or you can hit me, Gus Martinez. I'll put you in contact with him. That's the culinary team. We're going to keep Martinez's off of the culinary team. Too much work.
Are you trying to say that I don't know how to cook, Mr. Martinez?
No, Mrs. Martinez, but I'm still hearing today how you lost part of your finger from cutting up so many turkeys.
I did, but I really enjoyed it.
Somebody ate a piece of Mrs. Martinez.
No, it wasn't like that. I saw it when it.
So that means there's some DNA going around there.
Oh my God! It was still inside the glove.
Just for Halloween.
Oh, that's right.
So,
it's today.
Paloma sausage.
No, that's tomorrow.
Tomorrow's Halloween. So what happened to you, Jay? I thought it was today.
No, it's
you're not dressed today?
Yeah, I'm dressed this day.
Okay, back to this.
Yes.
We're gonna have lawyers, barbers, a medical team there. We're just going out to the community to serve on a greater scale. We've had a lot of sponsorship for the shirts, a lot of people giving for the food. Everything is squared away. We just need volunteers to help cook. We need barbers, hair professionals to cut hair. We need licensed security guards and police officers who want to serve as part of the safety details. I'm still waiting to hear back from the Guardian Angels to see if they're going to provide some of that safety. A couple of things still up in the air. I still have five tables for vendors. You're not going to be allowed to sell, but you can hand out your material, your pens, your hats, your sunglasses.
I have to push on that because yes, we do have 5 spots for those businesses that want to sponsor, but that's going to help us buy the very needed canopies that we need. Also, it's going to help changing rooms by the closets, the extra closets that we need, right, Mr. Martinez? I'm going to have you right now agree on that. Is that okay?
I'm not agreeing.
Yes, you do have to agree on that. Yes, agree.
So, if you're listening to this program and you want to donate to her cause, you can write it into PayPal or Square Cash. You can put changing rooms donation. She does need a lot of closets, but we go through so many of these.
And hangers.
We got 4 pallets of hangers she doesn't want to use.
No. Okay. We got 4 pallets, but we need at least 10.
Okay.
Holy cow.
Exactly. She's got a fetish with hangers.
Again, close to Halloween.
So we still need a lot of help. If you're coming to the Thanksgiving event, bring a toy. All right. Bring a toy because we're collecting toys for the following month for our Christmas Miracle for Homeless Kids. So to all 178 volunteers, to anyone who's coming, bring a toy. You do not have to be a volunteer to come and enjoy the music or the food. You are invited. We want to fill those seats as long as you don't mind sitting
in the sun.
Someone who's less fortunate or sitting in the sun.
Bring an umbrella.
All right. This is I think a great event for the community. It brought so many people together last year. It took over social media.
Yep.
And I'm going to ask you to do the same. You know, bring it on in.
Let's see you. And we ask our fellow members of the media to come out.
Yes. I sent out press releases to Channel 13, to Channel 6, 9, 2, Telemundo, Univision. I didn't hear responses from anyone except Channel 13, who is going to be present with the culinary team when they start cooking. And I'm really happy that we're able to do this again for the 9th year, third year at the amphitheater. Like everything that grows, you're going to get hit with more and more fees as you go along. For the first time this year, they hit us with a fire watch fee of $200. So it's not a cheap event at all. Between the permits and the park, we're talking $3,000 that we had to raise.
And then he complains when I ask for a $5 pair of hangers.
But
a $5 pair of hangers, but she wants a pallet.
No.
She wants a pallet.
I need a pallet, but I only get $5 worth of hangers from Mr. Martinez.
well, you know, it's funding is hard for us.
Exactly.
A lot of it comes from my personal salary. There's a person, Laurel, in another state. I'm not gonna say.
Hi, Laurel. We love you.
This woman is a constant giver. I joke around with her and I tell her leave some for the mortgage. If we can get a few people a month to give like this, it would not be so hard. But when you have to pay the insurance on 20 storage units,
Actually, it's more than that. I just haven't told you, baby.
I know of about 20 storage units in Oviedo, Florida Mall, and Kissimmee. And she's talking about expanding to Tampa.
Wow.
And Altamont Springs.
Yeah, well, we need to get more volunteers for that. We're already spread thin. Mrs. Martinez does need a lot of help this week and next week at the storage units, sorting and preparing the clothes. She's literally doing most of the work herself. She's dedicated to organizing these 20 storage units plus with very little help. So if you need community service hours, if you need, if you're retired and you just want to come and help, if you have a day off, if Monday's your day off, and you can give her a few hours between 10 and 4, contact her. Mrs. Martinez, please provide your contact information.
Please do so. Any community service hours will be provided. You can contact me anytime, Monday through Friday from 9 to 4. You can serve in any of our 3 locations, Oviedo, Kissimmee, and the Florida Mall. We really, really need your help. And 9 to 4, Monday through Friday, and just give me a call the night before to set up an appointment for you to help us sort out the provisions that we hand out to the community. My phone number is 321-278-5223. And just like Mr. Martinez said, you know, helping in these events is very needed, and we are blessed to have so many registered volunteers that go into these events and make it happen. And we are so grateful for all of you guys, but the hard work is also before and after, and that's when it's a lonely road sometimes, and we need you.
That is true, and we need to volunteer, and we need to help our fellow mankind. Since I'm going to take the artistic part and help you with that, do you already have a list of people that have contacted you to sing and stuff like that?
We do have a music program, and I'm giving a lot of young people the opportunity, because you know me, I like to invest in the youth. But we also have some seasoned veterans, which I want to put on stage, because I want to see if we can use them for our praise and worship.
Gus Martinez, don't be so humble about it. We're gonna have awesome entertainment at the event. Awesome,
Well,
great, top-notch entertainment, guys. When you come, you're not only gonna be fed, but you're going to have top entertainers singing and praising the Lord for your entertainment. I think we can actually say the names of the so far. Alex Morris, Fermin, El Apóstol Salcero is going to be there.
Good.
And Miguel Garcia is going to be there. These singers are amazing. You have to Google them on Facebook so you can hear the music. They're professionals. They're really, really good. And I know that you're going to love them there. And then tell us about the other people.
I've added on a 12-year-old girl who's an awesome singer. She's trying out for America's Got Talent.
Wow.
and for me, that's important. I love giving back, giving the young people that opportunity. I don't ever shut anybody's dreams down, you know. And I'm looking forward. And I saw this little girl in a commercial. I think she's awesome. We have other entertainers that are going to be around. We're going to have dancers and whatnot. But the humor part and the colorful part that you bring to me is important.
Thank you.
Especially dressed as Mickey Mouse.
Just don't wear the red jacket that you wore last year.
Yeah, everybody was like, take that off, dude.
You were sweating up a storm.
I know, man. I want to be like more comfortable next time. Like, no. I was like, dang. But no, it was a nice day. It was a beautiful, very beautiful day. But then it started to get warm, and yeah.
Now we gotta get Miguel out there with you.
Yeah, we gotta get Miguel to come and be a co-host for the feed these people, try to help them, feed them, clothe them, give them their information that could probably get them off the streets.
But not only, baby, we really gotta show them the love that you feel when you join us in this community event. It's amazing, when you are able to feed somebody that maybe is going to sleep that night without a meal. That day we're gonna offer Thanksgiving dinner, and maybe that's the only dinner they're gonna have as a family, and you're gonna be their family. So come and feel that love that only in events like this we can actually feel.
Y tanto en inglés y en español, tú sabes, todos somos hermanos y hermanas entre los ojos de Dios. Nosotros tenemos que ayudar a los menos desafortunados, porque eso es lo que hizo Jesús, y si seguimos el ejemplo de Jesús, nosotros tenemos que ayudar a nuestros prójimos. Y qué mejor forma de darle una cena de acción de gracias con buen entretenimiento. Conmigo en el escenario. Sorry, I'm gonna toot my own horn. Alábate, pollo, que mañana te guisan. Ponce, esto es parking. That's what we hear.
Y lo vamos a hacer con clase. Porque una de las cosas que Mouse of Help Through Christ y Changing Room está tratando de hacer es de tratar de cambiar un poquito la forma en que damos la caridad. Nosotros creemos en el apoyo, creemos en que tú eres igual que yo. No importa si estás viviendo en la calle. A la hora de la verdad, cuando estemos enfrente de nuestro Padre amado, tú y yo somos igualitos, tenemos la misma sangre y la carne. O sea que no hay diferencia alguna. Entonces, ¿por qué tratar a esa persona diferente? Vamos a sentarnos con ellos, vamos a tener cena, vamos a darle la ropa en closets bien lindas puestas, que se sientan como si estuvieran en un mall comprando ropa, pero en esta sería gratis. O sea, hacer las cosas bien.
En otra palabra, van a tener la experiencia de un boutique, pero sin pagar nada.
Sin pagar nada.
Que pueden ir allá y conseguir su ropa, conseguir sus cosas. Pueden, los hombres se pueden afeitar, corte de pelo.
Hairdressers.
We humanize them again. We restore. All right. Trae el corazón dispuesto. Bring a willing heart. And you'd be amazed how much we're going to change the world that day.
Oh yeah, we are. We have the
other days, because we have plenty of those events coming up that you can be part of.
That's true.
We have so many events. We have the Christmas Miracle for homeless kids, December 22nd. We have the 5th annual party by Waterfan at Fun Spot. Last year we took over 600 kids plus one parent for free into Fun Spot. We're going to be doing that again. All right. March 23rd, we have our open air praise and worship.
Hey, don't forget the Three Kings and the Gala, January and February.
Yeah. But see, for me, the biggest obstacle is going to be that praise and worship event. Getting 10,000 believers into one place without an ulterior motive, without profiteering, is very hard.
Exactly. Well, but it needs to be done, brother. Now that we've spoken about that, I want to talk. We were talking about the president, and sometimes he's a knucklehead and he says something. Well, he's done an executive order where he is recusing the birthright citizenship of babies born of non-citizen parents. En otras palabras, le quitó la ciudadanía a los bebés que nazcan de padres indocumentados. Now, like everything, it created a storm.
Of course, and it's got both positive and negative feelings, all right?
Yeah.
We are old enough to remember, and I don't know, Paloma and
I'm not old
Miguel,
enough. Whatever
and
you
Miguel,
say, I'm not old enough.
remember the Statue of Liberty commercial. Bring your tired.
Bring your tired. Bring your los desamparados.
All right.
That is true.
And it's always been that if you made it to the coast of the U.S., you were granted temporary citizenship.
Exactly.
Now, if you are born here, it doesn't matter where your parents are from. You were born on American soil. That makes you an American.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. I disagree with him retracting those rights, those natural born rights of American citizenship.
But here comes the common sense.
Dime,
Once
Paloma.
again.
Dime.
Okay, we do not agree with a lot of things that maybe the president is doing when it comes to immigration. I am from Puerto Rico. I am blessed to say that I have the right to move anywhere I want because I am part of the United States.
We have the United States citizenship. Yeah.
But there's a lot of people that don't have that privilege. And you heard that, right? It is a privilege.
Es un privilegio.
That
Just
you
like driving.
earned. And you have to earn it. You cannot just take any privilege just because you feel entitled to and just grab it and take it and run with it. You have to earn it and you have to do it the right way.
She's touched quite a very good word. And my dear brother, it is the word entitlement. You cannot be entitled to break the law to come over here. Now,
Correct.
I don't think that this is, many Democrats are saying, oh my God, the president has just assaulted the 14th Amendment of the Constitution of the United States. No, he's made us to start thinking. Because the problem is that we cannot have an unchecked illegal immigration problem anymore.
Correct.
We are the United States of America. United States. We're not the open border states of America. 1, 2. I don't think that Mr. Trump or President Trump is doing this to deprive citizenship to people who deserve it. 1, 2. I think he's doing this to start the conversation that we need to act in benefit of the American people to fix the illegal immigration so people can start coming here legally. Because, like I say, es como que está constipated. It needs a Pepto-Bismol. Because there's people in the pipeline. And I know people from Mila, they're trying to do their paperwork legally. Friends of mine that came from Africa, they just became citizens, American citizens.
You know, a lot of times when the building collapses is because the foundation is broken.
Exactly.
And right now what he's trying to do is get back to basics.
Exactly.
Let's get the foundation fixed and then start building once again the right way by allowing these people not only to come in legally, but to be registered as American citizens. So that means that if anything happens, for example, right now there's this caravan of people just pulling into the United States. Okay, I know, and I'm sorry if I offend anybody by saying this, but I think about it this way. If anybody comes into my house right now from that caravan and kills my children and kills my husband, I'm going to be upset to the fact that they're not going to be able to find the killer of my husband if he was one of them, because he's not registered as a citizen. He's not registered in any computer in the United States of America.
Exactly.
It's about safety more than anything else. It's not about I like this or I like this person and that's not fair for that person. It's about what is right and what is wrong.
And I provided a suggestion for that on social media, and the responses were like all over the place. It's real simple. You got a caravan of 40,000 or whatever, how many?
42,000.
42,000 people coming our way, right? It's okay. Well, you know what? Set up the biggest temporary immigration
Facility.
Temporary facility there. Obviously, military has to protect them because they're individuals, all right? And vet everyone coming through. All right, fingerprints, immediate, instant, boom. If you got a criminal record in their country,
correct,
you're going back.
Let's
we don't
do it
need
right.
You. All right. If you've been productive, and now people took offense when I said productive. I said productive. I didn't say educated, because you can be productive and be uneducated, and you can be unproductive and be educated. If you are productive and you bring something to the table and you don't have a criminal history, fine, let's start the paperwork right there for citizenship.
And let's not make it so difficult for these people to earn it.
Canada has a policy where they give you a temporary residency path to citizenship, but you have to prove yourself.
Just like any job that you apply for.
Let those who do not hit the buzz on the check, all right, let them prove themselves. We don't have to turn them away. Let's turn this whole fiasco around on the organizers of this thing, because let me tell you, you're moving a lot of distance with a lot of people, women, children, and the ill. You're moving that caravan really quick.
Well, 120 people already have died. Since that caravan started, 120.
And whose fault is that?
People. That is the situation. Do we really want to point fingers of whose fault is it?
I don't know who's behind it, but there's somebody behind it, because you don't move from one country's border to another country's border that fast with that many people.
2 weeks ago, they were in the southern part of Mexico. Now they're halfway here.
Okay.
Well, in common sense, it's not the fault of the president. It's not the fault of the organizer. It's the fault of the person that made the decision to actually join that caravan and take those children with them. Every person needs to start taking responsibility for their own decisions in this country, and that's what we don't have.
Let's talk about how are they going to come in through the United States? What borders are they going to come through? Tell me. All right?
Tijuana.
All right. They're going to come through those borders. But let's think about the state of Florida right now. Do we not already have an affordable housing issue? Do we not have a job issue? Do we not have a crime issue? Let's worry about our state. Let's talk about our state. Where are we gonna put 40,000 more people? Say they all decided, let's go to Florida. Where are we gonna put that many people?
Well, think about this. If they're blockaded in Tijuana, they're going to start going from California to Arizona to Texas, and guess what? Then they're going to say, oh, the Gulf of Mexico. They're going to start trying to get to Louisiana. They're going to try to get to where? The Panhandle, and where? Tampa, Tallahassee.
Actually,
Gilliam, I hope you can take some more in your home, man.
I heard from the actual people that live in those borders that there's a lot of them that are actually staying within the Mexican borders, and they're setting up camps right there. And a lot of people actually spend their hard-earned money buying these houses in these territories, and they're complaining because now these people are staying there in camping and crossing over to their properties to ask for food, and they're having a very difficult time accommodating all these people. So imagine what's going to happen when
they're going to tax our legal system. They're going to tax our hospital. It's just going to become a nightmare for our states financially.
Well, my friends, really, it's been awesome. Next week we're going to try and call you guys, because I know Tuesday's date night, so I don't want to mess that up. So I'll probably call you guys so you can give us an update on what's going on with the 17th of November. But anything else you'd like to say before we go?
Hey, if you need to reach me, Gus Martinez, 407-470-4308. You can register at www.mohtc.org. You can find me on Facebook, Gus Martinez, or Miles of Help Through Christ. If you want to find me, you want to ask me questions, you have a way to do it. Gus Martinez on Facebook and any other social media. God bless you all. My beautiful wife.
And my name is Paloma Martinez, founder of Changing Rooms USA. You can find our website at www.changingroomsusa.org, or you can contact me directly through my cell phone number, which is 321-278-5223, or you can look for us on Facebook and join our family. That way you can volunteer with our organization.
Well, my friends, we have a lot to talk to. Next week is, I think, election week. Yes, we fall on Tuesday, election week. So we're going to be calling different candidates from their victory parties. We're going to try and start some of the analysis of the results after the polls close. My dear brothers and sisters, thank you very much. Another thing, I know you had kind of like problems with the Facebook, but I'll give you a copy of the show just make sure you share it, please.
Absolutely, always do.
Remember, you could see the archive show in youtube.com/BBN info. I love you guys. Listen to me.
Listen to me.
We got the elections coming. Listen to me. Love you.
November 8th. I'm looking forward to you.
Prepárate, ya que RadioUNT.net te va a estar brindando Entre Medio. Eso es así, de lunes a viernes, a partir de las 11 de la mañana.